It's your boy, Midwest Adventures. I'm here to bring you guys another awesome piece of history. We are here in Cascade Township Cemetery, and we're here to visit the final resting place of a man who changed a little bit of your childhood and mine and made it better. Used to eat these on Saturdays, but you could eat them anytime. I'm talking about the man who invented Pop Tarts. Now the cemetery, they call it Cascade Cemetery, but it's called Cascade, also called Kellogg Cascade Cemetery South. And what I'm doing, I'm gonna give you guys a little directions on how to find it. You'll see this garage right here. He's all the way in the back. If you ever want to come here, right here is a parking lot where you can actually park. He's right in the back of the cemetery. You'll see this pole barn garage, and you're going to want to see this fencing right back here, and you follow this right down. And here's the grave of Mr. and Mrs. Post. Mr. William Bill Post, the man who invented Pop Tarts. Now, on his final grave memorial, they have him buried in Whitneyville Cemetery, and that is completely wrong. He is not buried in Whitneyville Cemetery. He is buried in Cascade Township Cemetery South. William Bill Post was raised on the south side of Grand Rapids, one of 7 children of Dutch immigrants, and graduated from Grand Rapids Christian High School. While in high school, at the age of 16, Bill held a part-time job washing trucks at Hekman Biscuit Company. After serving in the Army Air Corps in occupied Japan, he returned to the part-time job at Hekman and also attended Calvin College for 2 years. During that time, he married his high school sweetheart, Florence Schut, and they began their incredible 72-year journey of love and devotion. At the age of 21, Bill worked at Hekman full-time as the personnel manager, but assisted with sales, production, or anything else that he could learn. Fast forward 20 years, and Bill, as the plant manager of Hekman, later known as the Keebler Company, and later known after that as the Kellogg Company, welcomed some executives from Kellogg's who asked if he thought it would be possible for Keebler to create a new project that they had in mind. One of those executives was William LaMothe, who soon became Bill's close friend. It is at this juncture that Bill is often credited for having invented the Pop Tart.
Decision making was so much easier then. I think I would have been much more intimidated if we knew that it was going to be such a big thing. We just did a job. I'd love to take that truck, go around the rock back in. That's how I learned to drive a semi. I was 16 years old. In 1943, war going on, so they hired 30 kids for that summer. I was one of them. We were as poor as church mice, bringing money home for my folks. The rest is history. 4 guys came through here. There were 4 vice presidents. They had like a piece of pie, the shape of a slice of bread, fork marks around the edge, 2 pieces of dough with some filling in. They said, we have this idea, we'd like to put that in a toaster. My boss said, wow, it wasn't going well at all. And I said, that's a great idea. I'd like to take that sample back, and I'll be back with a plan of what we ought to do. My boss, of course, he was so angry at me. To get that done, I had to break every rule in the book. That's how it started. First, we made some hand samples in the laboratory, 10,000 of them. Get those out to the shopping malls. Scaled up for test market in Cleveland. And they sold 45,000 cases of each flavor. They just blew off the shelves. I said to our superintendent, hey, why don't you take some Pop Tarts and run them under that icer? Oh, to melt in a toaster. Do it anyway, you know how they just put it in there. He said, I don't believe it. It didn't melt. The decision to make all 4 flavors iced took 1 day. It was 60 years ago. Things were different, you know.
We run on a daily basis 7 million Pop Tarts. 7 million consumers invite us to their home every day.
Just try anything. There is no idea that's too crazy. And if somebody tells you you can't do it, show them you can. The emotions are gratitude that I have, yeah.
There's a video. This is where Mr. Post was standing when he was last here, filming right in front of the factory. Inside the factory, actually. This is where Mr. Post, his vehicle was at when he was at the factory the very last time before he passed away. So incredible to think that Pop Tarts was made right here in my backyard. So much history. Iconic, very sweet. To be accurate, however, Bill would say, I assembled an amazing team that developed Kellogg's concept of a shelf-stable toaster pastry into a fine product that we could bring to market in the span of just 4 months. The collaboration and growth of Kellogg's and Keebler continued until Kellogg's finally purchased the Keebler Company. In 1967, Bill moved his family to Elmhurst, Illinois, to begin working at the corporate offices of the Keebler Company as a senior vice president at the age of 56. He left the company and retired to Glen Arbor, Michigan, and his beloved Glen Lake. However, he could not turn down Kellogg's request to be their consultant and enjoyed that position for the next 20 years. Those years included worldwide travel and the forging of international friendships. In 2003, Bill and Florence came full circle, moving back to Grand Rapids to be near their family. Over the years, Bill has been interviewed by newspaper reporters, including the New York Times, TV reporters, History Channel, CBS, etc., and by radio hosts in this country and abroad. He was asked to tell the Pop Tart story to young people in countless classrooms and always enjoyed accommodating those requests. In honor of Mr. Post, guys, I thought we would honor him and have one of his special favorite treat, Pop Tarts. This is one of my absolutely most favorite treats, and it is an honor for me to pay my respects and tribute by having a Pop Tart with Mr. Post. Mr. Post Pop Tarts. Thank you, sir, so very much. I've enjoyed these as a kid, and it was an honor for me to do this video on you, pay my respects, and say thank you to probably millions of Americans that enjoy what you invented 60 years ago. Kellogg's Pop Tarts. And we have the Eggo flavored one today. I've never had the Eggo flavored, but in honor of you, sir. Here's to you, Mr. Post. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more videos like this, please like, share, subscribe to Midwest Adventures, formerly Mr. Ganderman, but the new channel name is now Midwest Adventures. And I'll see you guys on the next adventure. Take care, guys. Peace.